Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great. Hope you're having a great weekend so far, and welcome to a full update on Solana. All right, we'll talk about everything you need to know. We'll do a full update technically, but also fundamentally, partially. I mean, fundamentally, we also talked about Solana yesterday, and there's not much I need to add upon that. All right, Solana right now, I would say fundamentally it's doing fine. It has lost some of its very momentous growth. Like 2 weeks ago, Solana was growing super quickly, right? And right now you can see that we're still growing. Like the total value locked is increasing, daily transactions are fine, daily active addresses are fine, but the DEX volumes are not amazing. All right, that's actually dropping down quite a fair bit. Now, obviously, the last 2-3 days markets were not great, and it was the weekend, so you do need to take that into account. But it does mean something. And then purely technically, I would say because of the EMAs, which are completely flat right here, I would say we are consolidating. All right. Usually when the EMAs are flat, that means the average price is one price. So that means we are bouncing around that level. So that's what I would say technically. But you can also see that, I mean, if you would have to say that this is bullish or bearish, I think it's pretty clear, right? It's more bearish. Like we have a very strong support level right here at 165 and 170, and there is definitely a possibility that that level is strong enough to turn this into a real consolidation where we actually bounce up and down instead of just bouncing from the support and making lower highs, which we are doing right now. We're also to a certain extent making higher lows. So like I said, there's definitely a chance to turn bullish right here, at least on the short term. But the lower highs are certainly stronger than the higher lows. And then apart from that, Bitcoin at this point of time, it's not looking bad, but Bitcoin is also not bullish. Bitcoin has no momentum. And I think, even though I have not checked it out for myself today, but I also think, yeah, the momentum for Solana is also not going anywhere. All right, it's just moving sideways right here. And if there's one thing you need to break out of the existing trend, which, like I said, I think this is more bearish than bullish. If there's one thing you need, it's momentum. So that was the bearish part of this video. And now let's talk a little bit more bullish about Solana, because luckily it is very much possible that we gain that momentum today. All right. It's Sunday to Monday. The volume across the markets has dropped down significantly. So what usually happens is that more capital and more volume flows into the markets. And that could be bullish, all right? But the main thing is that at this point of time, because of the fact that Solana has no real momentum on its own, it's correlated for 90% with Bitcoin. So the main thing you have to watch today is not Solana if you want to know what's going to happen. It's Bitcoin. If Bitcoin can actually, like, you should look at the open interest. If the open interest continues, the chance that Solana gets some sort of a breakout above 177 and starts rallying up to 188 becomes more likely. But you can also, it's easier. You can also just look at Bitcoin. If Bitcoin can get a bullish breakout right here above 66,000, for example, that's going to be bullish for Solana. And then I think we can actually break above 177 and rally up towards 185 and 190 up here. However, on the contrary, and this is just, I mean, in general, I hate to do this, but it's really true. What Solana is going to do just very much depends on what Bitcoin does, all right? Because if Bitcoin today drops back down towards 62,000 and the levels around that, I don't think that maybe the support level around 170 and 165 is going to hold us one more time, but eventually that's going to break. And then we'll have a drop down to our next support level, probably 150. There's support in between, but 150 is the next major one. So yeah, that's what I think you need to know for now. If anything becomes more clear, I will definitely keep you updated. But for now, in general lines, that's what you need to keep your eye on, and that's what you need to expect. So those are my thoughts. If you do have any questions, let me know. But for now, thank you for watching. Take care, and bye.